Commerce Department Trade Officer Catherine Werner used to promote American business from the U.S. consulate in Guangzhou, China. Today she says she suffers from bouts of nausea, dizziness, and headaches. She says her sense of balance is off. Robyn Garfield, also a trade officer with the Commerce Department, was posted in Shanghai. Along with nausea, dizziness, and headaches, he says he has trouble remembering words. State Department Security Officer Mark Lindsay used to work in the consulate in Guangzhou. When he did, he said the splitting pain in his head was debilitating. He couldn't sleep. I was thinking, what is wrong with me? Something's wrong, he said. The three are among at least 15 American officials in China who say they suffered unexplained brain trauma after being attacked by a mysterious weapon. Previously, at least 25 Americans who worked in the U.S. Embassy in Cuba said they also experienced an attack and have similar symptoms. And Americans are not the only ones who have been attacked. According to the Canadian government, 15 Canadians were injured in Cuba, including diplomats and their families. Miami-Dade County Mayor says first responders still in search and rescue mode. Search for victims in condo collapse continues. Britain's fractured royal family faces an uncertain future. Trump holds first rally since leaving office. Bipartisan infrastructure deal remains tentative as White House walks back comments. Eric Garner's mother discusses Chauvin's sentencing, reflects on son's death. Sydney, Australia, begins 2-week COVID lockdown. 5 dead after hot air balloon crash in New Mexico. Families search for closure 36 years after move bombing. Extreme heat wave hits Pacific Northwest. Investigators search for cause of condo collapse near Miami. U.S. Government releases long-awaited UFO report. Biden touts infrastructure deal as true bipartisan effort. Every minute is an eternity for loved ones of missing in condo collapse. Stop the stigma. A conversation about mental health. Kamala Harris visits southern border for first time as vice president. It went from being a sort of James Bond spy thriller to being actual victims. People who are really hurt. Children who were hurt, Ray said. With so many unanswered questions, the producers say they approach the story with a sense of skepticism and concede there still may be a cause for the symptoms that they haven't yet considered. But they say they were very careful to verify everything they reported, and to be clear about what they don't know yet. Their stories are incredibly compelling, Zilda Granados said. And their medical records are incredibly compelling. The government employees weren't the only ones targeted. Their spouses, children, and family pets also exhibited neurological symptoms after hearing strange sounds in their homes. While some reporting has claimed the victims were suffering from mass hysteria, not from some sort of attack, the producers say their own reporting doesn't back that up. There are a lot of elements here that just discount the idea of this being mass hysteria, Zilda Granados said. In addition to the victims who were working in China, the 60 Minutes team also spoke with a diplomat who says she was attacked while working in Cuba. The producers say her description of the attack closely matches the stories they heard from the government employees in China. This diplomat asked 60 Minutes not to reveal her identity. She was stationed in Cuba, where she said she, too, was attacked. She wanted Americans to know what happened to their diplomats serving abroad. Lodera, the woman, who asked 60 Minutes not to reveal her name, was the first victim from Cuba to tell her story on camera. She told Pelly she wanted Americans to know what happened to diplomats serving abroad. She also wanted to encourage other people who were injured to come forward and seek treatment. It's not something that you should have to live with and suffer through alone, she said. So it's important for everyone to hear this.